last 2 years have seen some major disruption in our world, but Bayside Church hasn't slowed down in showing courageous love to our church and the broader community. Here's just a few things we've been up to. The COVID-19 pandemic meant we needed a new way to do church, and from that, Church Online was born. Each week, a church service designed specifically for an online audience was produced, which allowed people to connect in with us from the comfort of their own homes. We have regular Church Online attendees from across Australia and indeed the world, many of whom call Bayside Church home. Since the launch of Church Online, we've also launched many other online programs, including online connect groups, online foyer sessions, YouVersion Bible devotions, Tuesday Night Live and the Digging Deeper podcast with Pastor Rob Buckingham. For the kids, Feagle Tales was launched in 2020, and they had online kids rock and intensity throughout lockdown, while we've also been able to pray with families as they dedicate their children to God via Zoom. We look forward to continuing Church Online into the future and continuing to grow and care for our online community. The first 2 steps of our discipleship pathway were launched in 2020. Step to God and Step to Church are all about learning who God is, why He loves us, how our church community works, and how we can get involved in church life. Since the launch, we've had 196 people complete Step to God and 136 people complete Step to Church. The next step in our discipleship pathway, Step to Leadership, is set to be launched in 2022. As is our commitment to prayer and to the spiritual well-being of the church, we launched our monthly Immerse prayer and worship services in 2021. These nights provide a great opportunity to sit and soak in God's presence while praying for our church and local communities. These nights have run in person and on Zoom throughout the year, and they will continue on the 3rd Thursday of the month in 2022. Our Age and Stage ministries have continued to grow and support one another over the last 2 years and have adapted and innovated with the challenges they have faced. From online trivia nights, panel discussions, testimonies, and much more, our ministry leaders have managed to stay connected with their teams and the congregation through a host of events. Bayside Community Care has continued to care for the vulnerable in our community. With many people out of work, more people than ever have needed help putting food on the table. We were able to help by providing care packages full of essential food and household items, as well as offering takeaway meals through the Matt's Place Community Meals program. The Brave Brew coffee van was launched in June 2020. Brave Brew is a social enterprise that sees all profits supporting Bayside Community Care projects. Over lockdown, the van would run outside Bayside Church every Wednesday morning, and it has also appeared at its first farmers market in November 2021 and aims to be at more in the near future. In June of this year, the Dandenong Ranges were hit with a storm that caused many living in the area to be without power and water for many weeks. In response, Bayside Community Care was able to gather and donate supplies such as torches, water, nappies, and warm clothing. Bayside Community Care was again able to partner with Prison Fellowship in their Angel Tree program. This program helps foster the relationship between a child and their parent in prison through a simple gift. In total, we've been able to donate 80 gifts towards this project. We also celebrated many of our Bayside Forever Home children in South Africa take big steps into adulthood. We've had the privilege of seeing a generation of children become fine young men. We are now welcoming small babies into the home again. And in 2020, we were able to pioneer Bayside Church in Zambia. What an amazing achievement in the midst of global turmoil that we can reach and support those on the other side of the world.
We know the past 2 years have been tough on everybody, but we want to say thank you to all those who have continued with us through this time.
We love and appreciate every single one of you and look forward to strengthening the things that remain in 2022.